News 46. Local coverage you can count on.
At Healthcare Partners Medical Group, our mission is to provide the highest quality of healthcare to each and every patient. With 5 locations in Pahrump, we are local doctors you know and trust. We want to thank you for choosing us. Quality care starts here.
We, the jury in the above entitled action, find the defendant, Conrad Robert Murray, guilty of the crime of involuntary manslaughter in violation of Penal Code Section 192, subsection B. Alleged victim, Michael Joseph Jackson.
It took a mere 10 hours for a jury to decide the fate of Conrad Murray, the doctor accused of being responsible for the death of pop icon Michael Jackson. That's right, as we reported on last night's newscast, a personal physician of the singer was found guilty 2 years after Jackson's death. The trial against Dr. Conrad Murray began on September 27th of this year. The prosecutors in the case, Los Angeles District Attorneys David Wagren and Deborah Brazil, told jurors that misplaced trust in the hands of Conrad Murray cost Michael Jackson his life, and it seems that jury agreed. The jury was made up of 7 men and 5 women, 9 of which had previous jury experience. Murray or his defense team did not show any emotion as the guilty verdict was read. Murray was remanded without bail, a move which surprised many due to the fact that he had no previous criminal record. A massive media and thousands of fans were outside of the courthouse, anxiously awaiting the verdict, which was announced to be given at 1 o'clock Pacific time. Present inside of the courtroom were his mother and father, Catherine and Joe Jackson, in addition to sisters Rebe and Latoya, and brothers Randy and Jermaine, all of whom seemed to be more than satisfied with the verdict. Conrad Murray was a cardiologist hired by Jackson as his personal physician just a month before his death. Murray met Jackson right here in Nevada, Las Vegas to be specific, which is where the doctor had a practice and residence at the time. Jackson insisted to AEG Live, who was a promoter of his concerts that were to take place in London, that they hire Murray to accompany him to England. Many drugs were found in Jackson's home, but the one that truly caught investigators' eyes and caused much concern was the drug propofol, a powerful anesthetic administered only in hospitals for surgeries. Jackson used this drug to go to sleep as he suffered from constant insomnia. According to a doctor called to the stand to testify, propofol is only to be used in an intensive care unit or procedure room, and the patient using it must be constantly monitored. The very same doctor also stated that Murray, when asked what medication Jackson was taking, never mentioned propofol. According to reports, Jackson requested that he be given the drug to help him sleep, and Murray complied to the request. On June 25, 2009, the day of Jackson's death, Murray reportedly went into the singer's room and found him in bed, not breathing. Murray attempted to revive him for more than 10 minutes before calling for any kind of help. According to Murray, 30 minutes had passed by the time security called 911. In the meantime, Murray continued to perform CPR on the bed, which is considered a wrong technique due to the fact that CPR is to be done on a hard surface. Another mistake on Murray's part was that he was using one hand to perform a chest compression instead of the standard 2. When paramedics did arrive at the house, they performed CPR for 42 minutes, and when Jackson was transported to UCLA, doctors there attempted to resuscitate him for more than an hour before pronouncing him dead at 2:26 p.m. that day. An autopsy found that a number of drugs were found in the singer's system, the most significant, propofol. Murray was charged with 1 count of involuntary manslaughter, has been stripped of his medical license, and now faces up to 4 years in state prison. His official sentence is expected to be given on November 29th. We'll be sure to keep you posted. I'm Zach Fuentes for News 46.